Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Wrestling with Life. I am Keith Miller, and I introduced myself a little bit last week, but we're going to go ahead. We got a new host here with me tonight. Go ahead, tell them who you are, tell them how long you've been watching wrestling, whatever else you want to let people know.
My name's David. I'm D-Lo's show. I got my other two. I got my show. I talk about sports. I'm a wrestling fan since '06. Been in and out most of it. But I came all the way back in 16 and been a little bit since. Thank goodness for the little independence and some helps, but I'm back to the basics. But
right on, man.
But feels good to be on here on this late night special. Friday night special. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man. So you know, I've been talking for a little while about how every time the women wrestle, somebody gets banged up, man. Somebody's bleeding, somebody's bruised, somebody gets knocked around. And then every once in a while, you get serious injuries like Zoe Stark. And now it looks like Liv Morgan is going to be out for a while.
Yeah, seeing how that arm came down a little weird. I said,
yeah, man.
She grabbed it, knew it was up. I was like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
Poor Liv Evans.
I feel like, man, these girls need to calm down. You know, like, I don't know what the deal is, but
slow down. Yeah, like slow down, grab a body part, and calm down.
Right.
It wasn't even crazy. It was like a free accident because it's just about to get started. And Lexi tried to catch herself, but her arm came down before the whole body came down.
Right.
And it just.
And it's like Corey Graves said, your instinct is to put your arms up and stop yourself from falling.
Right.
But you got to work against your instincts sometimes. She would have been better off taking a Ric Flair bump on that thing. Putting her arms down and just going side of the face, you know. She'd still be working right now. But man, that screws up a lot. Like her and Raquel have the tag belts. The whole thing with Nikki Bella, which I think was going to lead to the Bellas getting a tag title shot. I think all of that. Yeah, who knows what's going to happen now?
Yeah, that all went out the window after that. I said, "Damn." I was curious how they was going to do Nikki and the Bellas versus Liv and Raquel. I was curious how it's going to go down.
Yeah. Dude, this is the thing, too. Like, I know a lot of people hate on the Bellas or whatever, but the Bellas were not bad in the ring.
Thank you. They were not horrible.
Yeah, why do people act like they were like the worst wrestlers ever? There was way worse wrestlers than the Bellas.
We've seen way worse.
Yeah. Yeah. And the Bellas came up through the system. They worked the FCW shows. You know, they were down there in Florida for a while before they came up. So
right. I think it's because we get exposed to like all the other promotions in other worlds that people like, y'all the standards for wrestling, for women's wrestling. I'm like, in the WWE landscape, they are.
Yeah.
That's one, like in that universe, yes, because they were the only ones that was actually getting exposure on national level and seen consistent every week. It was them, AJ, Naomi was there, and then to me it was like the Enforcers, so Caitlyn, and then a few other girls, and like Natty, of course, and Natty, of course. So they stood out, and they stood out between them. But,
yeah, man. Speaking of Natty, what do you think about her being down there in Evolved, man?
Getting that veteran work.
Yeah.
She's gonna help out Callie Armstrong and help them girls out.
Yeah. She's. Oh, go ahead, brother.
I was gonna say I saw a promo of what's it, Wendy Chu and Kylie Ray.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna do a last woman standing. I was like,
it's gonna be wild, dude.
Okay.
I mean, Wendy Chu might just take a nap though.
Right, that would be
easy. You know? She might be like, I'm tired. And then Kylie Ray would win. But
or use it as a distraction and got some of that pilling.
Yeah. I think that sleepy psychopath thing that's a cool nickname, dude.
The sleepy psychopath.
Yeah, or the sleepy psycho. I don't think they say psychopath, but
the
sleepy psycho, Wendy Chu. That's a cool nickname, dude.
So I say Drew McIntyre might have a problem with that psychopath.
Right, the Scottish psychopath.
I'm the one that's a psychopath here, lad.
I think it's funny because if you look at the girls down there, Zeta Steele is the best wrestler. She's been working on the indies for a while. A lot of these other girls are NIL girls, but Zeta takes all the losses, dude. She's in there. She's smooth in the ring. She can talk, and she never wins.
I see her and Nikita be teaming now, and I'm like,
yeah, her and Nikita are team now. Yeah,
I'll snap. At least Nikita found something to do down there.
Right.
Because
it's funny because Nikita just showed up talking about you guys are gonna have a women's title, blah 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 blah. But man,
she wasn't even in a 4-way.
Nope, she wasn't even in it. Nope.
She wasn't even in a 4-way. It tripped me out.
Dude, it was pretty obvious that Kaylee Armstrong was gonna win. They were hyping her up as the one the whole time, but
to get a Bianca, I get a little Bianca vibes on her. I get a little bit of EFC vibes from her. That's probably why it is like, we're gonna see if we could get something out of her. So
her and there's another chick down there. Who's the other one who kind of does a I'm the best thing? I can't think of her name, man.
Seen a couple. I only see like a handful, like 2 or 3 episodes of it. I'm trying to think, but they're like they really trying for double A ball. They're really doing double A ball down there.
I mean, dude, it's an intimate little crowd, and they're hot for it, and it's good matches, man. I mean, I think they're doing a good job because they've got some indie vets down there, and like Lindsay Dorado and Timothy Thatcher and Natty and Zeta, and they can kind of work with some of the less experienced people and help them get better, So I think it's
people from LFG. I see people from LFG that's in there. Troy guy.
Yep.
I see him now.
Troy Yearwood. I can't think of what they named him now. He's got a new name.
I heard they changed the name. I was like,
dude, it was silly.
What the heck he was?
The dude had been Troy Yearwood, and he's cutting all these promos. Troy Yearwood's coming, and then he's like, "But I'm not Troy Yearwood anymore. I'm Jordan Hampton or something." It was so silly, dude. He just like he did like 2 weeks worth of promos, and then just changed his name at the end. It's craziness, man. But I don't get it. I don't understand it. But I still like. I like Evolve a lot, man. I like Evolve. I like NXT. I think the wrestling down there is super good. And they keep it simple, so I dig it.
And you love the shocking too.
Yeah.
And they shock you and give you a good shot.
Right.
To make you like.
I mean, I think everybody thought that Sean Legacy was going to win the Evolve Championship, and then they put it on Drake.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody saw that coming. Heartbreak Drake.
Ain't that a bitch? Vanity.
Yeah,
that little Vanity project. I get preppy school vibes from God Doggone California. I'm like,
yeah, man. You know what though? You watched it this week, obviously? So you saw the Gauntlet match.
I didn't see the Gauntlet. I wasn't this one.
So the main event was Sean Legacy against Swipe Right and the big dude in the Vanity Project, Bryce. I can't think of his last name, but he pinned Ricky Smokes, and then he pinned the blonde dude in the Vanity Project. But then the big cat came in and just hit him with a boot and pinned him. But my thing is now Sean Legacy has beat both the Vanity Project like in one match. So anytime he has a tag match against them, no matter who his partner is, he should win. Like he beat the whole team by himself.
The tag team.
Yeah, he beat both of them by himself. So, but yeah, man, it was it was he wanted to wrestle Jackson Drake for the Evolve Championship, and he said,
Of
"I want it so
course.
bad." He was like, "I want it so bad that I'll wrestle the other members of the Vanity Project in a gauntlet match, and if I win it, I get my title shot." And they were like, "Sure." They were like,
make it easy
"Let's
for
do
me,
it."
man.
Yeah.
Make it
And
easy
then
for me.
yeah, it's like, come on, man. Keanu Carver came out and was beating up people. His new thing is to beat up all the ID guys because he
Yeah,
wants
yeah,
to prove that he's superior. So
beat up all
yeah,
them jobbers.
he's gonna beat them all up.
Smash
But
and pin them hoes. Yes.
man,
Delicious.
I'm saying I like Keanu Carver, man.
That's why I
He's
like
got
him.
yeah, he's gonna be something when he gets called up. I think.
That's the intensity. I was
Yeah.
wondering where that brother was because I saw him I think he's in the breakout tournament, I think last year. And that's where I
Okay.
saw him. And I was
Okay.
like, damn, I fuck with him. I fuck with him because he has an intensity that we are missing in wrestling. He
Yeah.
has that
Yeah.
intensity. I'm like, if you can mold him and get him right, he gonna be one. You got
Yeah. Yeah.
and he got little promos too, of course, but
Right.
it comes with time.
But yeah, when I started talking about him being down there and you knew who he was, I was like, oh shit, D'Lo knows this dude. So
Yeah, I
that was
seen
cool.
him. Right. I seen him before. I was like, I'm gonna recommend somebody that I know. I seen him before. So yeah, it's been a minute. I was wondering where he was at. Good thing Evolve came.
Right. Now he's got a spot. I think Evolve, a lot of those kids that were just down at the performance center just waiting,
Right.
now they got a spot where they can work and people can see them and it's on Tubi, it's free. Oh, bro, speaking of free wrestling, TNA Plus is about to have a free tier. And they're kicking it off with a free live Impact on Friday.
Oh.
So yeah, man.
Okay.
So anybody who's a wrestling fan, download TNA Plus because you're about to get some free stuff on there. They haven't revealed everything that's going to be on it, but I'm assuming that there's going to be, there's got to be an enticement because Pluto already has TNA on it for free. So I mean, there's got to be some enticement, and the fact that they're doing a special Impact to kick it off. I mean, I'm hoping that means I'm still going to pay for the $9.99 because I want to watch the streaming events and all that. But
I'm downloading TNA Plus to get that free stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
Anyway, any way to get the free, I'm gonna be there.
Man, I always tell Casey that, dude. I'm like, my son, I'm like, if somebody offers you something for free, take that shit. You know what I mean? Like, don't turn down. I said, he goes to a camp, right? And if he's not, they have snack time. And if he's not hungry, he tells him he don't want the snack. And I'm like, Casey, no. I'm like, you take that snack, put it in your pocket. If you're not hungry right now, eat it later. And I said, what do I tell you about free food? And he said, I don't know. And I was like, you always take it. And then he goes, I thought that was money. I was like, yeah, take free money too.
Like, full money, anything off.
Yeah, man, take it all. Take it all for free, dude. Yeah. Don't let anybody hand you a pile of shit. But aside from that, you take the free stuff, man.
Well, I'm going to have to make an email for this one. No, I'll make a login. Okay, I'll make a login for TNA Plus.
Oh, yeah, you got to log in and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. But it's all good.
Yeah. Something simple.
Yeah. Free TNA, man. And TNA's fire. And they made a big deal out of Trick not being on the show. Trick's not going to be on the live Impact. Because Trick's the TNA champ and don't give a fuck about TNA. Exactly. He does not care about TNA. Oh man, dude! But he's got AJ Francis working in a main event.
Mia.
Don't nobody want to see that, man. Nobody.
Hey,
and Booker T's like, that's my guy, AJ Francis. Man, come on, dude.
Yo, he had this. I was like, I never heard him get this much hype.
Yeah, man, I guess he's got a belt in Booker T's fed, man.
That's why I
figured. Booker T tripping. Putting a belt on AJ Francis, slow ass. I thought he was gonna do that dive, man. I was like,
I
oh, he's about to fall.
was like, no. I was like, don't do it, big fella. Don't do it, big fella. No, no. And I was like, whew. I freaking
Disaster avoided. Man. Yeah, but he was trolling everybody. He's like, I'm about to jump. Psych. Not gonna jump.
Ain't good. Man. We don't need you to be flying all over the damn.
Yeah.
Too bad to be flying. But he did do the thing with the knee, and then he like
but the Meteora or whatever, but nobody care about that.
I was like, what the heck? I was like, what the heck? I was like, why would you do that?
They're like, oh, AJ Francis showed his athleticism. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I don't know. Maybe I just hate him so much that even if he does something cool, I'm still gonna hate it. You know, like oh God, he sucks.
At least they say who better than Top Dollar. Not.
But they go money. It's shut up. It get on my nerves, man. And Casey Navarro yip yapping like a little freaking dog, like oh man.
He give me like a troll.
Man, I mean, maybe that's the point. Maybe I'm supposed to want to punch him in the face, but dude, I don't want him on my TV.
They're doing their job. They're doing their job.
Yeah.
Heels.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I guess. But if their job is to make me, I just want them to go away, though. That's the problem. It's like,
man, that go away. Damn.
Yeah. I'm. Yo. So, what did you think about the tournament that they're doing for the?
It's cute for what it is.
For the title
it's cute
shot.
For what it is.
Yeah,
it's cute for what it is. Miss Parker, at least one.
You had her, man.
Hey, the ref wasn't in position.
That ref sucks. Fire that ref, dude.
Nah, the ref knew what he was doing. He wanted to help the sister out. She knew
Fire that ref.
Coming. He's like, feel like, yeah, I won. Thought she was gonna be winning. I'm like, nah.
Boom! Right in the back of the head with that big ass hip, if you will.
I would take that move from her.
You know what I mean?
I'll take that move, but I'll take two moves from Jay. That hip and the when she sets him on the ropes and then boom, and then there's the silencer. I was like, I would be silenced and watching that move.
Yeah, bro. But like, honestly, pretty much every single match, I picked the wrong person. Like I wanted Thea Hale to win. What was this? Kalani. I wanted Kalani to win.
I know Lash was going to win that.
Man, I know, but Lash.
I was surprised. I was surprised at Izzy. I was surprised.
Yeah, Izzy beat Zarya. But
that was a shock right there. Thanks to Tatum though. Like, I'm like,
yeah, I don't know what they're doing with Tatum. Tatum is gonna go join the culling. I think that's Tatum is unstable. She needs. Yeah.
And then Izzy doing the Sean Spears gimmick with the chair, bringing the chair to the ring too.
Right. Yeah, she's the new chairwoman. She's the new chairwoman. Right. Who's who did Jordan Grace beat? Because I know I didn't
Lola Vice.
I didn't want Jordan Grace to win either, dude. That wrap up looked cool though, man. Lola Vice was all like when she got hit with the beast mode, but yeah, but still, I'm not a big fan of Jordan Grace, so I was like, literally every single person who I wanted to win lost. Zarya and Izzy, I didn't really care that much. I like them both kind of equally, you know. Izzy looked good in that match. They both did. You know, they both looked strong. So, and Izzy looked big. Like I didn't know she was that big. So
yeah, she's tall. She's like Danny Charlotte height down there. So I was like, she's tall, but I was like, okay. But when she won, I was like, wow. Because like Zarya came with big height too.
Right.
Right along with Grace and Stephanie and I think Julia.
Yeah. It cooled off so quick though. They didn't keep Zarya in there, you know, but Stephanie and Julia already got called up. Like they got hyped and then they got called up. And Jordan's getting there. But dude, honestly, out of the people, I'm trying to think. I hope Izzy wins because I still want my girl to keep the belt.
Oh, Jacy Jane.
Yeah, and Izzy's the one I think who's most likely for JC to beat. You know what I mean?
I can see that. For you some fatal influence distraction. Yeah, I can definitely.
Yeah, man. Fatal Influence is the greatest heel team in wrestling right now.
Exactly.
They are a unit.
Okay, I got a question for you.
What's
Fatal
up?
Influence or Toxic Attraction? If you did watch, damn,
Ooh,
it's
oh,
true.
man. So I was never a Mandy Rose fan. So yeah, I know people really liked her, especially down in NXT. People talked about how she got really good and blah 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 blah. But dude, Fallon's my girl. She's so good. Fallon is so freaking good, man. So I'm disappointed that Ren wasn't in the match or in the tournament. Yeah, why wasn't Ren in the tournament, man?
You know what happened if she was in the tournament.
I know. She would lose too. Like see, but they could have done it. She could have been in the tournament. She could have gone on, and then, dude, she could have won. And then Charles could have been like, "Oh, you don't need this title match."
Like, dress up as a girl and take her title match. Goodness gracious,
man.
Yeah, at least it won't go to waste.
Right. And now Tavion Heights has got to wrestle Javon Evans. And if he beats Javon Evans, he gets to leave. Like,
why you gotta be the brother to get out the crew?
Right.
Why can't be Charlie?
Right.
Like,
dude, I don't understand. Like, and how does that work? Like, Charles has to let him go. Like, what is he? Is he their dad? Like, I don't understand how.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
right,
you can just go away. You can just walk away from him.
Why don't you just not be announced? Take the jacket off. You know what I'm saying? And you don't get announced as being part of the No Quarter Catch crew anymore. But
hey, that's not who I'm with no more, man. I'm not with that man.
Yeah, by myself.
I'm my own man. Tavion Heights.
Man.
Boiler Heights.
I feel like when the NQCC does break up totally, it's gonna hurt Ren. You know.
Yeah.
This is the most attention she's got. And she's, done well with it, even though they don't never let her freaking win. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes, man. I hope she gets to do something else, but
she can either be a heartbroken woman with Tatum and they become a tag team, or
there you go.
She joins the culling.
Right? The culling's gonna be all chicks. It's gonna be freaking Izzy's gonna be forming a
little mini faction.
A little mini faction of ladies or something. But
that'd be interesting.
Dude, and what do you speaking of groups like splitting up? I mean, there's a lot of that happening, but what do you make of them kids just getting up and leaving because Mr. Chase wouldn't let them talk?
Man, they don't know what they want to do.
Right.
They
just started
busy.
That thing.
They too busy. They trying to toggle with Mr. Chase. They try to see if they get some questions. And it's like, nah, I'm the fucking teacher. You listen to me. I know what to do. They're like, right. And then they walk away just because he cursed at them. Ugh.
Yeah.
Give me the old Chase you.
It's not cool. It's not cool.
Give me the old Chase you, Duke. Hell, Reg won't even bitch like that. Hell, Riley took it like a man.
Right.
Fuck out of here. And they smaller than them too.
Dude, that's how Thea Hale became a grown-ass woman.
Exactly.
Getting yelled at by Mr. Chase.
Correct. Exactly.
Yeah.
Bro.
And Booker T hates him. Booker T and Corey Graves hate Mr. Chase. They hate Mr. Chase, man.
How many times has he got the school back? This is like the third iteration of since I've been on NXT. It's like the third iteration. He had to put up for the family. And he got that son bitch back thanks to them calendars. And then lost it again. I don't know how the hell he got it back this time, because I know Ridge, he took the rights for like a little bit.
Ridge said this is the end of Chase U as we know it. So he was free to start another one, I guess.
Oh,
and speaking of the family, man, do you think Stacks has his own concierge, or do you think Luka's double dipping?
Luka double dip, man. He's probably put like a second name on. He probably put his like little second new name underneath. Be like, what the hell,
man? Luka said, "I'm not the concierge."
Mama man, but you guys all old fashioned already. Stats only had his little security guys. I'm like,
right? Who the hell were those dudes?
Like, who the
They
heck
just some goombas? Like, who are those guys? Dude, but the thing is, Tony did ask some of the questions like, "How'd you get out of the desert?" You know, fucking. Freaking, why were you dressed in a fresh suit? Like, what is going on?
But a haircut, you bent them and everything.
Yeah, you got a haircut. Like, you stopped and got a haircut. Come on, man.
Like, come on, you pulling my chain. What you doing here?
Yeah, yeah. I still, man, I wish Luka had like crawled down the aisle, like covered in dust, and been like, Tony, why'd you just leave me in the desert? You know? I would have liked that
water,
better.
Bro.
Right? Give me some water. You got some Aquafina?
You got that light shoe on, man? I need some electrolytes. I'm down bad, bro. Like, what the hell? Oh. God damn.
Oh, shoot. What about Goldberg, man? I wasn't even thinking about that.
Yeah, man, Goldberg, he brings the people alive. The rumors were true, I guess.
He was spitting in freaking Gunther's face.
You're next. Yeah, he always makes me laugh when he does that. I always laugh when he does that. It just always makes me laugh.
Yeah.
But this is a definition of clash of styles, like to a T.
Right.
Gunther, he goes long distance. He's got stand-up for weeks. And then Goldberg, I'm not gonna say he's not the best of stand-up, but he's more boom, boom, boom. Get the heck out of there quick. I'm trying to beat you quick.
So, yeah, and I'm sure now that he's 50, it's going to be even more so.
Yeah.
You know, he's got to get in there and get out. But
is this his retirement match? You think this is his last one?
I mean, dude, I thought he was already retired, so I hope so. For a dude who hates wrestling so much, he sure does come back. You know? But
you bring a little
cha-ching, right, exactly.
A ring. You get a ring if you bring some ching.
Yeah, that's another thing about Goldberg. Like, the dude has literally been on TV talking about, I hate wrestling. He's like, I never wanted to do it. I did it because of the paycheck. How are people still wanting him on shows? I don't get it.
I think it's because that, as the kids now saying, that aura or that intensity. That's like I said, the intensity that he brings is not the same as others. Because
I mean, you got Dirty Dom. Dirty Dom's got more intensity than anybody.
It's mainly because of that damn mullet and that mustache.
Right. It's intense.
Yeah, the intensity wants you to either slap in the face or, if you're the ladies, want to go with him.
You know. Yeah. Dude, so now that Liv is out with an injury, though, that opens the door for Roxanne.
Oh, that door
wide
open.
Yeah.
Wide open like a freeway at 4 a.m. Good grief. Oh, boy.
Oh, man.
Temptation.
Yeah. See, she needs to get it right, though, and bring him some tendies, not nuggies.
Right.
First time she shows up with a plate of tendies, it's over.
And ranch.
Yeah, and ranch. Ranch from Applebee's.
Exactly.
It's over, man.
And you get apple juice or orange juice, whatever juice he likes.
Capri Suns. He likes Capri Suns. He likes Capri Suns. Yeah, man.
He a real nigga.
Dude, he was doing an interview and he showed up with a Capri Sun. and he's like, I love Capri Suns, man. And the dude was like, this is the first time I have ever had a guest sit on this stage with me and suck on a Capri Sun. And he goes, you're welcome. It's freaking funny, dude. Dom is great. He is hilarious, man.
Yes, sir. He knows it, man.
Yeah, he understands. But But man,
Capri Suns, hell yeah, I want a Capri Sun. Now I want a Capri Sun. I haven't had
Capri
one.
Sun's delicious, man.
Hell yeah, I used to have those every
Delicious.
day in lunch.
Dude, I tried that slice. Have you seen that?
I seen the slice. You gotta
Oh,
like.
it tastes like shit.
I ain't never wanted. They ain't never
It's
intrigued
supposed
me
to
to
be.
want to try it. I'm not gonna
It's
lie.
supposed to be healthy soda,
The fuck?
and it tastes bad.
Sound
Yeah,
like sound like that water. That sound like that fizz water that's in giant. That just sits there in that aisle. That gives me
right,
those vibes. So I'm like,
right. I mean, at least it's got real juice in it, but there's no soda with real juice in it. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, it's got real juice in it. It's got orange juice in it. I'll check it out, but it tastes terrible. Don't
uh-uh.
be fooled by the real juice and the cool can. That shit does not taste good. It's got stevia in it, and stevia tastes bad. I don't like
Oh,
that shit.
oh.
Yeah, stevia does not taste good. But
Uh-uh.
it's supposed to have stuff in it that like helps you digest, it's good for your stomach. But
I'd rather drink I'd rather eat prune juice or something like that. I'd rather eat something like that. Might have to
man,
get through that stomach like that.
right. But yeah, I tried it. It ain't good. I gave it to Casey. Casey was like, "It's good for you," because he always wants to try stuff that's healthy. I was like, "Yeah, man." He goes, "Give me a sip," and he goes, "Oh, that aftertaste." And I was like, "Right, it's bad. It's bad business, man." But trying to think, what else happened
Thank
this week?
goodness Oscar is back. Yes,
Yeah,
it's been a long
yeah,
time.
man. Yep.
I need Oscar and Stephanie back. I need that Stephanie Oscar 1v1 because
Yeah.
they give us a
Yeah.
teaser. I need that 1v1. I need
Stephanie, I don't know if you saw this, but Asuka inspired Stephanie to be a wrestler. And she's such a
mm.
fan of her. She has a cat, and her cat's name is Asuka.
I actually did hear that part. Like,
Yeah, that's wild.
okay.
That's
That's
wild.
fine.
She named her cat after her favorite wrestler, and then
Hey,
she gets to stand in the ring with her. That's wild.
you
That's
see that 1v1. That's beautiful right there. And then Rhea getting her payback on Raquel. It feels
I'm
like Rhea and
so
Raquel
pissed.
that's
I'm
just to be together. It feels like that. Rhea and
Yeah.
Raquel, they're like always just intertwined.
Well, they're really good friends in real life. Like they
Yeah,
got
of
matching
course.
tattoos and shit.
Hell
So
yeah.
that's cool. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I still remember that banger they had, that last one, the standing match in NXT. That was a
Right. And
banger right
that's the
there.
thing that people don't get. Like
Right.
working with your friends, whether it's in a team or against them. I know this from booking shows. People have their best matches against their best friends,
Almost definitely.
because
Hell
you
yeah.
want to make each other look good. And yeah, I think that when Rhea and Raquel have a match, it's going to be great. Um,
Definitely.
it pisses me off that Raquel is not in Queen of the Ring.
Mm.
That makes me mad because I wanted Raquel in Queen of the Ring, but I
Mm.
still think Roxanne's going to win regardless.
Mm.
That's my
You think she's
prediction.
gonna be Jade?
Dude,
Ooh.
Roxanne, man. Rox,
I
Roxanne,
love both
Roxanne,
of them, but
Roxanne
damn.
beat Raquel, you know?
I mean, this Jade we're talking about, she looks
Yeah.
delicious, Jack, all that. I'm
I
like,
don't know, dude.
unless
Raquel is, or Roxanne is sneaky. Roxanne is smart, man. And I think she'll figure it out. I think she'll
she's
figure it out.
cracking. I won't be
But,
upset, but I'll just be like, if
yeah.
Raquel comes in and help her out and distracts her, I can
Right.
see that happening.
Right.
If it's straight up clean, I'll be like,
Or even Finn, you know?
yeah, Finn too.
But, yeah. Dude, what do you think about Jimmy Uso and Cody Rhodes, man? They got to wrestle each
I
other.
mean, Jay, yeah, Jay.
Jay Uso, my bad. I always mix their names up, damn it. Yeah,
Yeet.
Jay Uso and Cody Rhodes, man. That's going to be wild.
Well, that's interesting. They rarely do face versus faces matches in the
Right.
roster scene. So I'm like, at least they got mutual respect. They are former tag champs. Because Cody's
Yeah.
a tag whore. He all of his tag team chains are with different people. I realize that. So
Yeah.
he'll be all right. They're gonna go at it, mutual respect it, and then probably got fight off Seth and his goons. And you know how
Right.
they do. So
Yeah. Bronson Reed and all them. And
Braun
dude, it's
Breaker.
crazy that they got shut out. That
Right.
Bronson and Braun Breaker both got shut out of the King of the Ring. That's wild. I didn't see that coming.
After the match, when Seth come out and he was out and he took his suit off, I had the best vibe when he at the Rumble when he took his suit off. Like, God damn it! He did that power walking down the aisle. I had the vibes of Vince for some reason. Like, why you give me Vince vibes? I had to start laughing.
Speaking of people taking their suits off, how does Sax not take off that tight ass leather jacket, dude? He was in there throwing punches and taking bumps with that fuckboy jacket on. Like, I was like, how is he doing that?
Might have a room in that motherfucker.
Man, yeah. I'll bet that thing costs
to get that room.
Yeah, but I was like, dude, he doesn't even look like he can move his arms in that thing. But he's in there.
I'm surprised Luka when he popped Tony. I'm surprised he didn't go for round 2. He was like,
yeah. Tony looked at him like,
what the hell?
Yeah. I didn't mean it.
I know. It was not like that. It was meant for Moon, bro. It was meant for Steins.
Man,
he gonna turn him, and that turn gonna hurt Tony.
Yeah, Tony's gonna leave NXT and go to Raw.
Finally, Roster for some new friends.
Yeah, he's like, look, man, I'm not gonna be like Tatum and stick around backstage and try to get somebody to like me. I'm gonna go find a family on Raw.
Could he find a family on Raw? Got some Italians. They're gonna need to go see
anybody. Is there any Italian cats on the main roster?
We had Vinci, but he's gone, so no. Right.
He needs to bring back Muhammad Hussein, and he can wrestle as whatever his name is, because he's Italian in real life. He's not even he's not even Muslim, dude. That was all, or not Muslim, but Iraqi or whatever. He's not. That was all bullshit.
He like the Halle band right here.
Yeah, like the Halle band, dropping bombs, baby, dropping bombs.
Yeah, that scene when he had when he brought the Undertaker out, whatever they always play that every time he did Destroying. That shit takes y'all every time. Cause how the heck he had this lady beat up by people in clothes and then he get carried out like that was insane. I was like,
yeah, it's wild, man. He was gonna be a star. Like they were building him up, and then they did that stupid thing with the train attack, and man.
If the London Bombers happened, we might have 2 different world champions added to the list.
Yeah, you never know.
Allah. Yeah.
He's like, I'm Italian, man. Like I'm taking all this punishment, and I'm not even from the Middle East. Not even Middle Eastern.
And then he went out on the last ride, literally. Undertaker line. I was like, God damn.
Yeah. That was the end of that. It was Hogan. Did they attack Hogan? Isn't that who they attacked with the mask on?
No, they attacked I think it was like an announcer. And then Hogan came out to save him.
Gotcha. Okay. I just remember Hogan was involved in that last thing that they did somehow.
Yeah, I remember that. One of those 2 things. I say, we get some we got a couple of IC titles. AJ, he got the title shot against Dirty Dom at the Crown Jewel.
One more notch in the belt for Dirty Dom, man.
Yes, sir. He's going in a different shape. Pentagon, Octagon. Now he's going for the Styles of Con. So I get all the shapes. And then we got Bailey. She her and Becky going at it one more time for the IC.
Man. So what I like about that is Lyra.
Yeah, I'm saying she might be involved.
Dude, so this is what I think. You know how Becky has been saying she's trying to make Lyra better, and Lyra disappointed her. Blah, 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 blah. I feel like I feel like Bayley might beat Becky, or Lyra might accidentally help Becky win. But eventually, it's going to turn around to where Becky and Lyra are actually working together again. I
like
think that's how it's gonna. Yeah, it's gonna turn around somehow. Because here's the thing: like Bayley is supposed to be Lyra's friend,
right?
Becky was her mentor, which is a different kind of relationship. But when your friend comes along and takes your spot,
it's different.
Yeah, you're gonna be pissed, man.
You're like,
you're gonna be pissed.
Especially since you want your rematch now too. You're
like, right. She's not even gonna get her rematch. Freaking when she was out, Becky never called her. Becky never texted her. Or not Becky, I'm sorry, Bayley. Yeah, Bayley never texted her. Bayley never. Yeah, man, they're clearly setting it up to where Lyra's gonna turn heel. And the only way that works is if she's like, Becky, you were right. You know what I mean? You were right this whole time. Bayley is a snake. I should have listened to you. You know what I mean?
It worked like that a little bit. Yeah. I can see eventually turn to like a 3-way and they go at it Evolution. I can see that.
Right.
I can definitely see that.
They could do that too. Yeah. But if they just make it a 3-way, that's just, it's too vanilla, man. They gotta have real stories.
I wanted to have one with Lyra and what's the Hooses and Becky to go at it like a stipulation, but with Bayley in the mix, it kind of makes it a little bit more
right. Bayley just came and just took the whole thing. You know what I mean? She just took it. Took everything from Lyra. Like Lyra's been having a great year. Becky just comes Bayley just comes and scoops it up, man. Now it's the Bayley
Becky
show.
And Bayley.
Yeah, Becky and Bayley. Yeah.
Both B's. They ruined her fun time. She ruined her double champ time and then took her IC title time. So got robbed twice.
Yeah, and my thing too was like I was cool with Becky winning because it just meant Lyra could still feud with Becky. They could have more matches because their matches have been good. And Lyra could maybe become a 2-time champion. But now Bayley shows up, smacks Lyra to the side.
Right. So it's kind of they had this IC time made it very heavy. Yeah. And I don't give shouts to Sami Zayn off, but shout out to Sami Zayn for clapping back at Karrion Kross and telling him I'll meet you in the ring when I'm done with King of the Ring. I'm like, man, you out here flapping your gums over here talking about being spooky mysterious, but you ain't out there trying to fight. So I was like, thank you, Sammy, for calling that man out. Thank you.
Dude, Karrion Kross ain't wrestled in like a year. Not in the WWE. He's just been backstage, changing his haircut, trying to get people to freaking join his team. Like, dude ain't been wrestling in forever. So
you be on main events and shit. Get your ass out of
it. Yeah. Sammy's like, I'm competing for titles. Well, you're back here slipping in the shadows. Like, come on, man.
And
be a man.
Scarlett, right? Come on.
Get the ring. You know what I'm saying? So
applaud to Sammy on that one. Call his ass
for sure. Yep.
Did you hear the rumors that SmackDown's going back to 2 hours?
No.
July the 4th. That's the streets are saying. I'm picking up my sources. So I'm like, if it is true, thank goodness. It's 3 hours.
3 hours is too much.
It
too much.
Especially when it gets around 2:10. I'm like, bruh.
Yeah. Nitro went to 3 hours for a little while, and it was stupid. Like back in the 90s, they did a 3-hour Nitro, and it was just like, man, why?
Yeah, I watched one of those 3-hour Nitros. I was like, too fucking much. Way too
much.
You
feel like it should be over. You're like, man, is this done? Oh, shit, it's not done yet. You know what I mean? It's just like, man. Yeah.
At least when Raw did it made sense a little bit. It made a little bit more sense. Because it was like 2 hours, and then with the 3, I was like, a little bit tough, but at least they had a lip deep roster. At least make it 3 hours doable. But this, you don't even do enough stories in the 3 hours on SmackDown to make it that way. So
yeah,
sure it
yeah,
is too. I know people
yeah.
are, oh, the talent. Like, nah, make the stories better by doing better booking or getting them
Right,
in better
exactly.
positions.
Yeah, yeah,
And speaking of
yeah.
positions, R-Truth got some another position with John Cena, but no title though. Again,
It's still a non-title match.
mm-hmm. But at
Damn
least he's
it,
on
man.
Fight Free TV though. Friday night.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have to watch that. I haven't watched the SmackDown stuff on Hulu because they edit it so much it's hard to even follow what's going on.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I know for sure that R-Truth and John Cena match is gonna be on there. So
The
I'm gonna check
way
it out.
the way it got set up with Cena, he turned his hat around like he had a hat. He turned it around to argue with all this. I was like, he looked like a baseball manager. And he's like, you
That's
kidding me?
funny, dude.
You kidding me? Why you call that
That's
man out? You know he was saved by a mile. I was like, and I was like, what are you talking about? You're blind. He was dead out by a 30 foot. You know it. I was like, come on.
kicking dirt, kicking dirt.
Yeah. That's why I didn't turn down and kick there. Like, what are you trying to get that? I mean, no, I'm trying to get this pebble on your shoe so it don't look so it can stuff your front. That's what I'm trying to do.
That's awesome, man.
And then we
Yeah.
have Randy Orton with the RKO again. But it was kind of weird how Melo set us up for it. Because it wasn't like everywhere. Because I thought he was going to go for the Melo Miz, but he just went for a splash. Like, RKO.
Man.
One of those stress. But Randy Orton versus Sami Zayn. Do I see no
that's
upsets?
interesting.
Or
that's interesting.
do we see the same old thing?
No. I don't like all these veterans in the King of the Ring. Veterans who are like near the top. I don't like it.
Yeah. Like, I don't know why Cody in it. Why ain't Cody go for the title at the Money in the Bank?
Yeah.
Why ain't Randy Orton trying to pump R-Truth's head off? Because he calls for the title.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why ain't going at the hell? Why he's not going at Truth?
And my thing is, R-Truth, or not R-Truth, but Randy Orton doesn't need to win King of the Ring to have a title shot. Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, they can all get title shots. They don't need to win King of the Ring. Yeah, so that's why I don't understand why they're even in the tournament. I don't get it.
Yeah, I ain't get it, but I guess they want to keep names that are known and keep them intrigued and have like build a legacy or some sort like that.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm like, this y'all see to make a new star. Could have been Braun. Yeah. It could have been Braun, or it could have been who was another side of the bracket? Let me look at the Raw. Panda or fucking Dom or something.
Sure. Yeah, man. Imagine if Dom won King of the Ring. That would put him over the top. Right, you know what I mean?
Heel work.
Yeah.
Heel work. So
it just don't make any sense to me, man.
Make shit up. I'm trying to.
Yeah.
But Jake, I love you, Solo. And Solo says, I forgive you if you tell me I love you one more time next week. I'm like, at least he's being family. At least he's being family oriented.
Yeah.
So, outside that family.
Man. Dude, so how was Hikuleo's debut?
I don't know. They said it was on a dark match. They said it was on. So I'm like, if it was in the building.
People act like that dude is not good. I've never seen him work, but people act like he is not good.
All I know is he's tall, and I seen him like once or twice. I seen him. He was all right to me. I'm not gonna say he's trash. He's decent. Like, he's a good big man. Like, he can move. He can move. So I was like, all right. Got some size.
Like, I'm gonna have to look up some of his stuff and see what I think. You know,
he's like 6'10", it's in that 6'10" range. So he's tall. So but he can move pretty well. So.
Yeah. Okay. So, I think this might be the last thing we talk about because my phone is getting kind of towards the dead end. I want to make sure that I get it back charged up. But that I don't necessarily keep up on AEW, even though it's right there on Max and I can watch it whenever I want. But man, that whole thing between probably my favorite wrestler in AEW, Okada, and Kenny Omega. Did you see it? The contract signing?
Yeah, I did see that. Was
and Omega,
intense.
dude.
That was tense.
Yeah.
Don Callis. Oh
man. Yeah, right. Don Callis came down, and what was that about? But gave him the double choke slam through the table, but isn't that what they did?
No, it was elbow drop. He elbow dropped like 3 times.
Okay, right, because they were working on his stomach. That's right. It was all So
and stretcher and everything, and he elbowed him, drop him on the stretcher, and he just started.
Right, I remember that.
Spewing blood everywhere. I was like,
right, his eyes rolled back in his head, and he was puking up like dark blood.
Right,
and that was too much. That's
intense.
Where it went too far, dude. I was like, come on, man. Do we really need to do that? And I get it. Like he had diverticulitis or however you say that shit.
Yeah. Diverticulitis.
Diverticulitis. Yeah. But man, dude, it's not necessary. We get it. Like his stomach is jacked up. We get it. You do not need to have him throwing up blood that looked like tar and have him rolling his eyes back in his head like the Undertaker, like he's having a seizure.
Yeah, like the blood from zombie movies. I was like, what the heck?
Man, it was too much, dude.
I was like, good grief.
Yeah, too much. There can be a subtlety, you know? I think AEW doesn't get the subtlety of pro wrestling sometimes.
They're you're gonna take it all. That's how they go. Like, you're gonna take it how it is, and you're gonna like it. What?
Man.
You don't get all the nasty shit. You now get half of it. You get the whole thing.
Man. So you think Mordos, is that his name? You think he's about to be a world champion? Since Sasha Banks is his lady?
Don't tell me about that. I've been in the DMs and I got.
You think she's gonna use her influence that she supposedly has?
Allegedly, but no. Unless Hangman is replaced with Mordos, I don't believe that. That'd be funny as hell.
Yeah, they pull Hangman out of the match. Sasha's like, "Look, Tony, it'll be so cool."
Right, we get all the belts.
Put my man back in there,
and we get the TNT title and all that stuff. I'm like, bam. I'll be like, God damn.
Oh man, Sasha Banks about to win a CMLL belt.
Oh, she won that thing. You already know that.
Oh, yeah, because she don't lose, man. So Sasha don't lose. If it's a one-on-one match, she is winning.
Now it makes me think: is Tony gone? Tony might be the last hope for women's wrestling.
Yeah. You know what I was thinking of with the double choke slam? Fatal Influence. My girl hit that double choke slam on Blake Monroe.
My Milk and Magnesia got destroyed that night.
Hey. Juicy Jane did a real dance. Man.
Oof. And that was saved for the main event too. Ooh.
Man. Dude, I hope she don't take the belt. I really want JC to have a good long title reign, man.
I think they're gonna save it. I think they're gonna save it for later in the summer. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Later in the summer, like they used to do the takeovers in August, but I don't think they got it. I remember they used to do a SummerSlam weekend, like they have NXT and then the SummerSlam, but I don't think they do that anymore because it's 2 nights now. It's 2 nights now.
Yes, 2 nights for SummerSlam. I know the Great American Bash is coming up and Evolution is coming up, and they're both NXT is involved in Evolution, but Great American Bash is an NXT pay-per-view. So
I was surprised they're not booking one for the title there too. But now I want to do double duty on the weekend, I guess. But I don't know. Either way,
I don't know. Maybe she'll have to defend against that girl who never had a damn NXT match and got a title shot. Stupid. Stupid. She just came out of nowhere and was like, "You're the most beatable champion ever. No one knows who I am. Give me a title match." Like, what?
Man, slapped her twice to make it nice.
Yeah, slapped her twice. And JC just ate it. She didn't even respond. She just let that girl punk her out, dude.
Okay, we'll go at it. We'll go at it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was crazy, man.
And then
Crazy.
punch in the face.
Yep. That freaking
Roll
rolling
down the
encore,
court.
man. Rolling encore.
And then roll yourself down the court. Down the
Yep.
card, mate.
Get the hell out of here, Laney Reed. You
Lady
should
Red.
be on
Lady
Evolved.
Red. All right,
No,
Lady
nobody
Red.
know who you are. What are you doing here?
Right,
That
we know
was
you from LFG. That's it. We barely seen you on LFG. You wasn't even there that
right,
long. He's there like 3
right.
episodes. Come on, get out of here.
Oh, was that what she was? She was an LFG girl? Dude, I didn't
Yeah.
even recognize her.
Yeah, cause I was like, why does she look familiar? But like, it was I forget what she was doing before, but it was
Right.
something country-ish. But now she did something
Okay.
different country.
Yeah, I'm good, man.
So I'm like,
She
take your Southern charm ass back
yeah,
to
that was
Evolve.
disrespectful, dude. I was like, come on, man. Come on.
And then Jasper Troy, we seen his face. He was like, and
Yeah.
Javon was all hyped, and he was like, get the
Javon,
hell out of my face.
yeah, Javon is so corny. So corny, man. Oh, Jasper Troy, you did it. You did your thing. Leave me alone.
Like, nigga, leave me the
You
fuck
know, like
alone.
get away from me. Like, man.
Like, if he wasn't see, he's like, nigga, leave me alone, cause
Right,
we are not.
right, right.
I'm not in
Shut
the
up,
fucking mood
kid.
right now. I lost. I'm not
Yeah,
in the fucking mood.
yeah. Oh, you got a future, dude. I still think that was such a dude. Jasper Troy should have come in and beat up Javon Evans.
That
That's
would
what he
make
should have
sense.
done.
That
There
was
was
the first rivalry.
people that he could be whooping
Right.
before he got beat by Oba. Like,
Exactly.
stupid.
Ass
Should have
backwards.
built an aura around him instead of just having him come right in. It was just Just
Right.
what does he do now? Walk around and be sour that he lost? You know, that's all he can do now.
Right. He started hot. You had a hot, but then you threw him into the fire way too quick before he could even get settled in.
Like, yeah, it don't make no sense, man.
Like,
dude, Josh Briggs and Trick is gonna be good.
I was surprised. Yoshiki was like, "I'll give you my title shot to him." Well, we want both.
We best friends. I come back for you.
We got all the gold. I'm like,
yeah.
Go good luck for it, buddy. Like, slow down. Master Spacio. You got one at a time. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna look forward to that.
Briggs is good, you know, and big. Yeah, I think it's gonna be cool. I don't think he's gonna win.
Oh, no, he definitely not gonna win. But
yeah,
he's gonna be competitive.
Yeah.
And if AJ Franchini, as you would say, has something to say about it, he might be distracted by that way.
Well, of course, AJ Franchini. First class Trick, stupidest shit in the world. God, I hate it so much.
First class Trick sounds so dirty.
I like Trick Williams, man.
That sounds so dirty.
I hate that he's with them dudes.
Yo, that sounds so dirty. First class Trick. That sounds so dirty. Like,
it's so bad, like a whore, man. Yo. So bad. And then Wesley joined it, so they're first class Trick on the West Side. That's what they like. Shut up.
West Class Trick was a better name. That's why I said West Class Trick. Like, come on, guys.
West Class Trick, yeah. Like West. Yeah. Silly, man. So I can't wait until the day that AJ Franchini is off of my TV forever. I don't know when it's gonna happen.
Child Elijah though, or Elias.
Oh, dude, he's so good.
Oh, he's so good. Man. Who wants to walk with Elijah?
Like, yeah, man. Bro, honestly, the babyface side of that match, like Inamura is good, and Josh Briggs, I was impressed with him, and Elijah is, man, you know, he's top flight, dude, like really top flight. You know,
top flight.
He's actually top flight. but yeah, man, it was a cool little match because of them. Because AJ Francis sucks.
I was surprised, Casey.
And he was in the match more than anybody, just sucking. just in there not being good, getting his ass kissed by Booker T on commentary while he's sucking. It's like, come on, man.
Who better Top Dollar?
Every damn body. Every damn body, dude. You suck.
God damn.
Welcome to the penthouse. Shut up. Shut up.
Back to the trap house.
Man, stupid.
Man.
But yeah, on that note, man, I think we're about to wrap it up. We've been going about an hour, and my phone is got to get on the charger. So
you gotta get the juice.
Yeah, and I got to get to sleep.
For that too.
But man, I appreciate you coming through, man. And dude, if you ever up late on a Thursday night and you want to do this, we're gonna be doing this forever because this is fun.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm down.
Right. Cool, man.
This your second one? Hold on.
This is the second one.
Tyler and all that.
Yeah, this is the second one. The one that me and Tyler and Tevin did was fun, dude. It was cool. This has been cool. It's always cool talking wrestling with you, man. So.
Facts. All right.
Oh yeah. All right, but yeah, man, this has been fun. I want to thank D-Lo for coming through. Hopefully Tyler and Tevin will be back around next week, but if not, man, we'll do it. I'll pull somebody from the crowd. You know, there's always people wanting to talk wrestling, man. So we appreciate y'all. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll catch y'all next week.